Hey everybody, this here is a Glock 22. It's chambered in .40 caliber Smith & Wesson. I purchased this weapon back in the early 90s. It is a Gen 2 Glock. Being it's a Gen 2 Glock, there is no front rail on it. The later generations, I believe 3 on, they had the rail, where if you wanted to mount an external laser, a flashlight, what have you. Now I've retrofitted this weapon with a guide rod laser. I'll show that to you in a little later. With that said, this is my EDC, everyday carry. It is a Smith & Wesson M&P 9 Shield. Okay, this has become pretty much my more than EDC, home defense, everything. This would be, as it stands, my go-to gun at any time, for the most part. So I wanted to have a weapon just mostly for home defense, have in the house if I needed it. God forbid. We all hope that never comes to it. But I decided I wanted a flashlight on the gun. Can't put a flashlight on this, it doesn't have the rail. Enter the Recover Tactical rail for a Glock 17 and a Glock 22. What it does is it gives you a rail on the front. It clamps right onto the front. So I'm going to give it a shot. And once that rail is mounted, I'm going to mount this DefendTek rail mounted tactical LED light. Nothing expensive. Purchased it on Amazon. Actually quite cheap. We'll give it a shot. We'll give it a try. The Recover Tactical rail, 20-something odd dollars. Not expensive. Recover Tactical is made in Israel. Patent pending. Designed by Mr. Tamir Porat. Excuse me. Okay, we're going to mount it onto the gun, and then we can try and mount the flashlight onto the rail. Let's give it a shot. So the side. Empty. It does come with paperwork, but I believe it's self-explanatory. So, quite an easy installation. We'll mount that up. Comes with the 2 screws, 2 nuts, and an Allen key. Does have a nut. You don't want to over tighten it. Remember, you can always come back and tighten it some more if needed, but it is a polymer plastic. It can take the stress, but you still don't want to go stripping anything. You probably strip the screw before the plastic. And that now gives you a rail on the front. Doesn't seem to hinder it at all. It's pretty cool. Nice. See if it fits in the holster. Probably not. This is a DefendTek holster. DefendTek number 55B2. Obviously got it when I got the weapon back in the 90s, but yeah, no, doesn't fit. Okay. Let's look at the flashlight. This is, as I said before, the DefendTek rail-mounted tactical LED flashlight. Built with high-quality aircraft-grade aluminum, 2 light modes, steady and strobe. It has a Cree R4 LED, up to 300 lumens, with the battery included. Nice. Feels solid. So it has a, what you'll call a quick connect. Put battery in it. Don't know if it matters with the orientation of the battery. Let's see. Place battery into the battery housing. Positive end facing the bezel. It has a standard CR2 3-volt lithium battery. 800 milliamp hours. Okay. There is a rubber O-ring, which is a good sign for some sort of waterproofness. Oh, that is bright. So to activate the strobe feature, quickly turn the light on, off, on. Oh, okay. Okay, so the light attaches by dropping down this plunger in the front, which lowers the part that locks into the rail. Now it's a tight fit. There we go. There we go. Yes, it's a tight fit on that rail, but not bad. Now what I was talking about with the laser before. If you look right there where the guide rod is, by pressing this on, it gives me a laser. Now, laser and light. I don't know if you can see the laser there, but anyway. And that is the Recover Tactical clamp-on rail for the first and second gen Glock 17 and Glock 22, and the DefendTek tactical LED light with strobe action. Let's take it to the range. We'll see how it holds up. That's it. Okay, so the system held up. Nothing loosened. Everything remained intact. I mean, it worked out well. So one thing I do want to point out is the switch protrude a little bit from the side because it's a slide switch. See? On, obviously off, but so what I do see could be an issue is when placing the gun on a flat surface, it could turn the light on. Let me show you. So here we go. So again, it protrudes a little bit, and by placing it down, the switch that sticks out can be depressed and turned on. You know, it could be a nuisance for some. This is a home defense weapon for me, so I'm not too worried about it. I don't see how this would fit in a holster like that with a switch like this, but regardless, it's just something to be aware of, that you could, you know, I mean, most of the times you're not going to turn it on, but you could just put it down right and it'll turn on. You can always just do it that way. It's not an issue. Well, anyway, so the Recover Tactical clamp-on rail for the first and second generation Glock 17s and Glock 22s, and the DefendTek tactical flashlight. Like I said, it's just something to keep in mind, but overall it worked out pretty good.